Hello and welcome back to Transport Fever 2 Japan Rush. Quick update for the map. We've increased the difficulty to very hard since we had a much stronger start than I was expecting. Our current factory and town demands are currently all available. We just need to keep expanding our infrastructure so we can add them onto a main line, which is what we'll be focusing on today. So, we need to establish our central freight hub. We need to adjust the existing lines to the central freight hub, build our final freight hub and connect to the central, extend our truck connections to add more destinations and freight options. We've got a lot to get into today. Consider leaving a like and comment. Also subscribe if you're enjoying so far. It's time to sit back and relax as we jump into the episode. Enjoy. Alright, starting by Nasu here. We need to get our freight destination in. We will probably go with platform sizes of 400, I think, eventually. So let's take tethering off and swing this around. Now, where are we heading? We are heading... Jump there. We're heading off in roughly this direction here. I don't know if we're going to go through here or if we're going to go around. It would be quite nice if we could get up on the mountain along here. Streetcar. We can swing around there maybe. Yeah, we'll see what we can do there. To start with, let's get some flattening done. So probably around there. We'll just take that height. All right. Yeah, we'll take it at that right there. Just realized I probably should have done a small one because we are going to be replacing the platform with the... Oh no. That should be right. All right. But yeah, we're going to be placing it with the band style platforms. Quite nice. You can also double them up like that. And we will call this Nasu Freight Hub. Okay. This is going to be our delivery point. Let's double track this now. Okay. I don't remember seeing any difference between these tracks. So I don't know what's going on there, but we'll use the standard ones. And then we'll put the platform on the other side as well. Now, the other thing I wanted to do is I want to make this up to 400 now. I'll be running some long trains on this track. Right, and then that can go onto a tunnel there. That'll be fine. Okay. Yeah, the question is going to be is how we're going to come out from here, because we check this. Could come out something like that, I guess. Yeah. Not sure. Alright, the last freight hub we need to actually do is the one outside Higashigawa. Don't know if I butchered that. See, I've sort of gone with this height here, so this is the height coming from the city. So we'll flatten this coming up to the station. It'll remain flat here, and then I'll be like a little cliff with a freight up the top. Alright, that train has moved on. Let's go ahead and demolish this now. We'll take it all the way back there. And we'll take this. Take it back to the crossing. Alright. Let's flatten this down. All right, so that's what we're working with. Let's we're gonna go with 80 here because that's the way it's gonna be easy to replace the section now. That's probably about what we want. I'm just trying to see. Wouldn't be bad if we could coast along the side here as an option. So maybe we rotate that a bit more like that. So we're roughly in the middle here. That should do there. Okay. And we'll just get rid of that. And that. That's 160. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right, and that will be Shigawa. Oh no, maybe I did get it right. Shikagawa. There we go. Freights up. Now this will be freight 1. What I'm actually going to do, I'm going to have 2 freight stations, one on the right, one on the left, because this is going to have a lot of freight coming through. It's going to be point to point coming from here up to Nasu, and then from there down to, jumping around there, down to Tauramato, which I will also rename this as well to Freight Hub. We will need to edit this too. So now we need to redirect the freight. So what I might do is I might leave this intact potentially. I'll create another line that comes off that way. So let's configure this. So what I want is, all right, let's see if we can back this up a bit. Let's take you from here. There we go. You can flat, I guess. I'm going to keep it at 120. Okay, then we'll delete that and take it from the junction. Yeah. Okay, that will do. I'm just wondering. Okay, now so this side of the track, this can come straight up into this section here. Now, probably want. Let's go to smooth. Drop that down a bit. Let's just smooth it down on that side here. We can probably flatten this out a bit here and then smooth it down. That's a bit better. We'll need to come back and fix all that up, which we will. We can also clean up the terrain too, actually, because this is technically going to come up onto this side here. So what I'll do is I'll get the second station placed down, and I'll show you how we're going to be doing that. So pretty much going to use tracks to get the guide points in. I'm going to do something like that. We go here and swap that around. Put that in like that. Go back to configure. So now that is in the same alignment as this. We have platforms, cargo, and we pretty much do one there, and that is it. That's it done. So now what we can do to connect them, let's go to miscellaneous and pop one of those down, and pop one of those down, and that is connected next to there. Okay, so let me get the station in, and yeah, I'll be right back. All right, so that is the center bit done. So now we've got 2 stations on each side, so there's a little bit of gap in the middle there. But this is hopefully where the 2 main freight line trains will be stopping, one on each side. So we just want to create this connection here, so we can at least get this playing again. Now, whether this is going to eat into the profits or not, especially since we've upped the difficulty, I'm not too sure. That's pretty steep. A bit of a pain getting it up there, but should be okay for now. We will probably need to come back and revise that and have a bit more of a nicer slope down, maybe even connecting onto the upper section here, then coming down around the corner. But for now, we'll take that. All right. Okay. Let's set correct points. Was a little worried that wasn't going to work, but it did. Good. All right, let's create that there. And we'll just have that there as well. Okay, we need some points on this side. Oh yeah, this will be interesting because we need to. Yeah, so we need to create a new freight depot. Not freight depot, a train depot. Let me go to the flatten tool. Let's take this height. Hopefully that'll be enough. Put in right there. And hopefully that will be okay to connect to all the platforms. Just go to the center for now. And then we'll also pop you on there. I'll do that. Nope. Okay, that's fine. We'll take it from here. Here. Alright, take it from there then. Okay. So I'll connect all the platforms up. So I guess now we want to separate these trains. So let's go into what's my lines here. Let's do line 2 first. Alright, so that's Takaishi. So instead of Takaishi, we want you going to here. And then you do not. That's what you're doing, okay. So you're not loading there anymore. Okay. That's that set up. There will be train issue. And line 10. Same thing, instead of going to Takaishi, we'll go to there. We want everyone to stop on platform 2. And then use platform 1 if platform 2 is full. And same for you. Okay. That's that side of things set up. Now we want new line. Freight hub 1. And to Takaishi. And we want to do that twice. Takaishi. Again, we want 2 and then use 1 and 2 use 1. Okay. So now you go on to line 11. Will do. You are tanker. Good. That's what we want. And you go on to line 12. But yeah, like looking at this, this is nice and all, but trying to plan a route get from here to Nossi, and I don't know why we'd be trying to wind our way through here. We want to have the most direct path possible, which would mean going through this little mountainous area. So we're going to give that a shot. Let's get rid of this for now, just while we start the track off here. Keep on the flats, and yeah, we'll go around about there. Train, not a Japanese one though, so we won't be using that yet. And you're not going to play ball there. Alright, we'll get rid of that as well then. Redo that in a second. First thing I want to do though is just get this back in. Alright. I'll just go straight across here like that. Yeah, that works. Okay. Then I want to just go like this. No. Alright, I'll take that. That'll be fine. So we can get connection on here. Okay. Now this is going to be the fun bits. We need to... Yeah, there's going to be some tunnels and some bridges. Just fine. I'm going to try and... Now I know overall I think we're actually going down. So how much are we going to be out? So there's going to be some up, some moments where we're going to be out. If we go around the right hand side of this, we'll still be in the open. So I think we'll have to take the tunnel to start with, and then we should be right after that. Okay, back over here. So we need to start looking at how we're going to come through this. So I reckon us is going to probably come around this side, I would say. Probably use this mountain here to actually come down to the correct level. I figure just go like that. Yeah, we are going to have to go back up though. Alright, so let's come over to here and see what, so we're pretty much on the flat there, looks like. So how do we want to bring it out that far, or do we want to bring it out to, probably up to here, I reckon. Which means we need that height roughly. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to swing it to the left in the mountains so that we can come out a little bit sooner. Just like that. Bring the other side out as well. Hopefully, yeah, there we go. Straight for a little bit. And we should be able to turn at 120 still, as we can. Don't know how much we can do about that yet. So we have our infrastructure in, we'll be able to look up most freight, so let's lower that down a bit. And we'll take that. Right, from there, it should be pretty smooth sailing. Now we've got to try and make our way over to here. So this is going to be the next challenging bit, but I say if we ride the mountain here, should be able to come straight across here, hopefully. And I think that's the line done. Create our points. Okay, so we've got the line all set up, so let me just smooth this out real quick. This is probably going to need a move, but for now, let's just go with something simple. Let's just do one of those connections. Building, truck station, 20. Go that way. The other side. Yeah, we'll do that. Bigger. Let's make sure we've got some extra storage on this because it will need it. Okay. Now we want to put up like that for now. Messy, but it's only a temporary solution because we need to move these trucks coming all the way down from there to come from Nasu instead. So what shall we do here? I guess let's start with getting the train on the line first. How about that? Steam. Can we not ready yet? Let's go. Interesting down the bottom here. Let's go with this one. I don't know if we've already used it or not, but that's okay. No, we don't need the coconut oil yet, so we won't worry about these. We'll just do, I think it's this one, isn't it? It's grey bricks we're transporting. Concrete. Grey bricks, there we are. Okay. Now we can go a little bit longer if we want to. Let's go to 200. And we'll pop that on the line. Alright, and what I will do now, we will, here, new line, go from Nasu sidings up to Chua Road. And what I'll do is I'll just take you, put you onto line 14. And I want you to go to Nasu sidings and wait for a full load. Unlimited time. Start with. Alright, what we're going to do is try and help this train make a bit more cash. Let's get that on play. That's playing as well. Is we're going to convert this into a half-half. So, let's take away, let's go with 11. 11. And put that back on. And now we're going to start bringing down the coconut oil as well. So let's jump onto the freight station here. Let's get rid of that. Go in there. Get rid of that side and let's put in one more station. 2. Can I move that any closer? No, I cannot. Okay. I can't put that any closer either. That's a pain. Fine. Go with that. small road, and we'll just see if we can leave it straight to that. Up there. Yeah. Let's do this. Then we'll take it from there. Go and done. I'll put truck stop in. That's fine. Line. Also settings into DNX. And I'm going to go here and we want to make sure that you are using all platforms. Let's go 2 and 3. We'll wait until full, and we'll go and use this one as well, and use the other platforms as well. Okay. Hi, cargo. I'll keep with the quick ones for now. I just one of those, and we'll activate that line. All right, so that should start demanding. Working on all. Let's give it a moment. And there we go. Demand is going up. Perfect. Now, hopefully that also means we'll start producing glycerine, which we can then take back up this way, down to Takeshi, and back on these lovely trucks here. Up here, and then we want to continue them out up into the dynamite factory. And why we're going to do it by trucks is because we go over to here, we've now got the clay quarry hooked up. We've also got a source of paper from the recycling plant. And now all we need is to deliver it all up to here, and then we've got access to dynamite. So let's get another truck station in here. Let's pop on the end here, will do. Just like that. It's going to come up here. We'll go through the town still. It's fine. And yeah, we'll have it stop here as well. Let's go 1, 2. Up here on the end. Go. Let's make sure you can use all other platforms. Do the same for you as well. Make sure you can use all other platforms. And then we'll go here, new line, lower Tsushima, all the way up to Minamata North. And you can use both platforms and all platforms there as well. Okie doke. Here by cargo. I will do. And go on that line. Alright. That should be dynamite hooked up now. We'll give that a quick moment to establish, and hopefully we'll see some dynamite on the line here. Thank you all for making it this far. If you haven't already, consider subscribing and leaving a like and comment. I really appreciate it. We've got a really good central main line now, which is going to make future freight options a lot easier. Next episode, we'll need to look at replacing the trucks to the aluminium factory, possibly going as far as the explosives factory, which will create a nice base for a future passenger line as well. So thank you all for watching. Take care and have fun. Bye for now.